What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So Attack on Titan is finally back, so let's get right to it, man. So first of all, the new opening of Attack on Titan is quite different than any other openings that they had. The music is different, the instrumental is different, even the visuals are different, and I liked it. At first I was like, man, it wasn't that good, but when I listened to it a second time and when I watched it for a second time, I thought it was pretty good. It's different than any other openings, but it's still pretty good. But let's get serious. At the beginning of the episode, we saw Eren training to harden himself as a Titan, and he's doing that because they want to block the entry of the I don't remember which district it is, but the district that Eren lived in when he was a kid. So they want to block this entry, so that's the reason why he's training to harden himself, but it isn't working that well. We even see Eren when he get out of his Titan form, we see his face right to the bones, you know, so all his flesh was melted, and we even saw some of his bones. So I think that's the first time that we've really seen that. We haven't seen that in previous episode of the previous season, Eren to the bones, so that's quite interesting. Later we saw a discussion with Eren and Historia. Historia told everything to the scouts about her life. We didn't get the information except that she's the illegitimate daughter of King Reese. That's the only thing that we know. And in this scene right there, she was kind of saying that all the things that they saw from her was kind of a facade, because it wasn't really her, she was just acting. So now we will see who the real Historia is, what her character is and everything. So I'm glad to see that. And even Eren said that she's better like this because she's not acting, and he thought it was a little bit weird. So I like the reaction of Eren. But let's get right to the important part of the episode, where we learned that Pastor Nick, the one that gave them the information about Historia, was killed by the military. So I guess the military are corrupt. They were paid to torture him, to give them the information about Historia, and after he was killed. So there's some military that are corrupt. I don't know who paid them, maybe the government, or maybe the guy that we saw at the end of the episode, Kenny the Reaper. Maybe he's the one that paid them to have the information. And it's not the only thing. We also saw that Erwin, the commander of the scouts, has been arrested by the military police. We don't know why. The only thing that we know is the government is arresting every scout that there is, so they had to escape. They even went to the house that they were in to arrest them, but because of Erwin, they're all safe. So we don't know what the government wants really. Maybe they want Historia and Eren. I don't know. I don't know why they're arresting all the scouts, but we'll see in the next episode. So from what we've seen so far in the season, it looks like this season is going to be really more about the human than the Titans. There's going to be a lot more fights, human beings versus human beings, instead of human beings versus Titans. So I'm really hyped about that. We will really see more about the humanity of the people in the wall and everything that they're going through. Yeah, I'm really hyped about that, man. I think the first time that we will really see human beings versus human beings in the series, so I'm hyped. Something that I almost forgot to talk about is at the end of the episode, when we saw Kenny the Reaper, he was actually using the 3D gear with guns. So it wasn't blades, it was guns, and I think his associates, when they arrived too, they had guns and not blades. So it's an interesting combo, the 3D gear with the gun, so it was kind of cool. At the end of the episode, the guy named Kenny the Reaper arrived, and when he arrived, I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like they did the animation even better than in the other parts of the episode. The animation was great. It's just Attack on Titan is one of the things that I really like about it. The animation for this series is amazing, and at the end of the episode, the animation was even more prettier. It was amazing, you know. But I think this season of Attack on Titan is gonna be 24 episodes, so it's gonna be a long series compared to last year's season 2. But I'm hype about this. I think it was a pretty good episode. It was a pretty good setup episode for the season. I'm hype about next week. I'm gonna review this series every single week, every Sunday. So subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things, so subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.